And now, backed by popular demand, and the reason that the elders ran to their chairs when the doors opened tonight, our Hawaiian brothers and sisters and our close friends, the Kamehameha School's Hawaiian Ensemble. The Kamehameha performs ancient and contemporary Hawaiian chants, hula, and music. They are one of the premier Hawaiian performing groups in the world. They have performed throughout the state of Hawaii, on the continental U.S., and in Europe. Dignitaries have viewed the ensemble's performances, including former President Clinton, Emperor Akito, Empress Mikiko of Japan, and the Archbishop of Canterbury. This ensemble has performed at Sealaska Festival in 1990. Larry Gamble, if you could come up here, we need some keys to a car. And now the Kamehameha.
E nā au makua, mai ka la hiki a ka la kau. Mai ke kui o ka hala wai. Aloha oko. E nā kupuna, nā elders, ka mea no na kaha I ho ola mai ia mākou, nā opio nei. Aloha oko. Ia Dr. Walter Sobolev, ka chairman ke po'o a me nā luna waiwai, o ka Sealaska Heritage Institute, aloha oko. Ia Dr. Rosita Worrell, ka peresititena o ka Sealaska Heritage Institute, aloha oi. Ia Dr. Myron Malat, pu'uku ho'ouluulu kāla o ka Sealaska Heritage Institute, aloha oi. Ame Mrs. Marlene Johnson, Chair of Celebration 2002 ke komike, aloha oko a pauloa. Ame nā lede, ame nā keoni mana, ame nā keiki I hiki mai nei, aloha oko. Ladies and gentlemen, aloha. Mahalo. E mālama ia ka pono ka aina e nā o pio, the culture of a land is perpetuated by its youth. E mālama ia ka olelo ka aina e nā o pio. The language of a people are perpetuated by its youth. E mālama ia ka mo'o meheu o ka aina e nā o pio. The heritage, the history, and the culture of a people are perpetuated by its youth. Therefore, it has been our privilege to be here during the past few days to see the perpetuation of the cultures of this great land by the first peoples of this land. And now it gives me great pleasure to present the perpetuators of our Hawaiian culture, the Kamehameha schools, Hawaiian Ensemble, under the direction of Kaleo Trinidad, Snowbird Bento, and Les Ceballos. E malama ia ka pono o ka aina, ia o kou e na o pio. Hoe a kui ko wa'a, hoe, hoe, hoe a kui ko wa'a, hoe, hoe. The canoe is a great gift. It has linked all of the islands and peoples of Polynesia. And in our own generation, it has linked us together too, the peoples of Alaska and the peoples of Hawaii. And so it is in this regard that we would like to call Dr. Walter Soboleff to the stage, or a representative of the Sealaska Heritage Institute. And we would also like to present our canoe dances, along with this paddle that was made by a master craftsman. name is Mr. Wright Bowman, Sr., our expert craftsman who fashioned this paddle for us because he knew it was going to be here and well taken care of, and also linking our islands with your wonderful land here in Alaska, Mr. Sobolev. Aloha.
te ita hiti ka uala pele Ua a olo me ua a hiva hiva Ilio maku e ilio ii Loku uhakulaha e hie Loku uhakulaha e Aue Hawaii Ere mane madona te mona nuia ta aroa Aloha Tahiti, aloha nui e Mai poina ia ue matawai Ma ke ala aka uhelele nei Mala mala mai te po i te au Alaka i mai hokule ai ka waa Waa ka urua holo i ke kailoa Aloha Tahiti, aloha nui e Mai poina ia ue matawai Ma ke ala aka uelele nei Mala mala mai te po i te au Alaka i mai hokule ai ka waa Waa ka urua holo i ke kailoa Au hea oi ka makanito e rau Auhea oe kamakani to e rau Lana lula ho'i he makani ole O uluhua naka piko o wakea Hakea ka moana mamua oku Holomua me ka hopu haka haka Lewa ka hopu luhe ka manawa Auhea oe kamakani to e rau Auhea oe kamakani to e rau Lana lula ho'i he makani ole O uluhua naka piko o wakea Akea ka moana mamua oku Holomua me ka hopu haka haka Lewa ka hopu luhe ka manawa Naue ka aroa, naue ka moana Naue wala wala i ka uanahunahu Ola paka uila ku i ka hekili Mawalo e ka leo nui o tane Kupiki o a pikanana Aue Hawaii ki aue hoi e
By the way, I forgot to thank you for ordering this great Hawaiian weather that you have outside. Beautiful weather. Kamakau o Maui, oi hoi o Manai Yakalani. Manai Yakalani is a hook that hooks up all the islands. It was hooked up by our Maui, our ancestor, and he hooked up the islands of Hawaii. And now, after he hooked the islands up, he put the hook up in the sky, and we see it in the star constellation. And it's one of the constellations that we use to navigate by. The hook is also a way to link people together, because we know that when we look at our star constellation, our makau up in the sky, that you are looking at the same constellation, and so you can see the hook just as we can see it, and we are linked together. And so we would like to call upon Dr. Rosita Worrell to accept this humble offering, this hook that was made by one of our teachers at our school, Mr. Larry McElhaney. We'd also like to thank Dr. Worrell for all the wonderful work that she's done in Washington, D.C. on the behalf of Hawaiian people. You see, we are also looking for federal recognition that we do not have yet. And so we'd like to thank Dr. Worrell for all her wonderful work with our senator. Thank you, Dr. Worrell.
Thank you.
And now, a song of migration, the great volcano goddess that came from Tahiti and brought the fire clan, the clan of fire, to Hawaii. And some of us are related to this fire goddess, like myself, who come from the island of Hawaii. And so here is Holomaipele, followed by a song for the benefactor of our school, Kamehameha, the great warrior. And so Holomaipele and Kamehameha. hau mina le te tipu. Hela e wikela I anaken. O I kana hele o mahi ki ku. Akra o e samalana I ke kipu. O ka makau tau hau iau. Nini e hu e haka pua o te toai e hai te. La hele o I ta hai ala e ai. A hai ai ai. Ole o I mea ai e ai pasni hau na ale te zivu. Hela I sa la I amaken. O I na hele o mai ki. Asra o e te malana I te zivu. No, some cows out, out, line, the house, wow, then why I did. Oh, eat a high, Mahi ala hai ai nalole ai honeira hai ala e ai hai ai ai
Hey, no, Kamehameha.
Oh, mahalo. Tau mai halala uali te puhila, te halo mai la, te otu mai la. He hai ala aho ole vanei la. He hai ala. Songs of procreation. These are the songs that describe the perpetuation of our people. Is Mr. Byron Malat here? We'd like to make a presentation to him. Not here. A representative for Mr. Malat to accept this on his behalf. This is an ipu. It's one of our drums. It's made out of gourds. We've hollowed them out and put two together. And it's also a symbol of procreation because this is the embodiment of one of our ancestors, and his name was Lono. And so we would like to leave this gift with Mr. Malat so that it will be waiting for us here when we come back to play. If you'll have us again, it will be here. And how wonderful that I have Mrs. Marlene Johnson here because our next presentation is for her as the chairman of the Sealaska Heritage Institute, and also for her staff people who have worked so hard. We have some small gifts for her and all of the wonderful people that have worked so hard to put this festival together. So we thank you, Mrs. Johnson, and thank you so much for the warm welcome. And so now, a song of procreation, the Mele Mai, song to tell our people to perpetuate our race, to be strong in ourselves, and to be proud of ourselves. Here is He Mai no Hamakua.
Mahikiru nalai, haulela lolai, ku oi kawa haku ikelelai, au he aia, ai amahea, ahe, ahamuai hamakua ikekai, o pai ula halaha e, mahikiru nalai, haulela lolai, mahikiru nalai, haulela lolai, ku oi kawa haku ikelelai, au he aia, ai amahea, ahe, ahamuai hamakua ikekai, o pai ula halaha e, mahikiru nalai, haulela lolai, mahikiru nalai, haulela lolai, ku oi kawa haku ikelelai, au he aia, ai amahea, ahe, ahamuai hamakua ikekai, o pai ula halaha e, mahikiru nalai, haulela lolai, mahikiru nalai, haulela lolai, ku oi kawa haku ikelelai, au he aia, ai mahea, ahe, oi ane kulilo he olela, oi ane kulilo he olela, oi ane kulilo he olela.
We would like to thank you again for this warm, warm welcome. And we leave you with our exit dance. E hoi me ke ohia means to return, return with dignity. Mahalo nui loa ia oko apau loa, a hui ho kako.
If Dewey would quit whistling, I could start talking. We want to thank you from Hawaii for coming here to entertain us and to be one with our people in Alaska. We have a small token of our appreciation to you for your school, our blanket of knowledge. It's a duplicate of the Chilkat, famous Chilkat blankets that you saw all through the celebration. We would like you to take that to your school from Sealaska. Would you step forward? this is a book of our language. It says Tlingit Chenach, which means say it in Tlingit. It's a Tlingit phrase book. The other day I saw you dance to the entrance song. I was very impressed at how fast you adapted. The Hawaiian motions were really fast. And at the next celebration, maybe we'll have a Tlingit song from Hawaii. Unfortunately, some of us will probably have to go over and teach them. I think these ladies are too anxious to go. Walter and I are going to talk about it. Stella will probably outvote us. And now the ladies will distribute the T-shirts to each one of you. And I suppose they're going to expect a hug from each one of you. I think there's some people standing back there too that should participate. Are you all on the stage? Well, we'll just give the box out. I shamed them into not getting hugs. Oh, they want the hugs yet? Okay, well, start the. Go ahead. My wife isn't here. The whole box. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Georgia, I'm sorry you aren't up here, but that's just the way life goes.
Could we do that just one more time?
Thank you, Kamehameha. That was Hawaii's finest.